3 weeks ago, I lost $16,300, and I'm going to show you exactly what happened, every trade, every mistake, and what I'm changing because of it. So most trading YouTubers show you the wins, and I absolutely get it. Wins are just more fun to watch. But the losses are where the actual learning is. And after 15 years, I'm still having weeks like this one. So let's talk about it. On Monday, I took a loss. On Tuesday, I reduced my lot size and secured a small win. And on Wednesday, I followed with another winning trade. So while this partially recovered my loss, each trade must stand on its own. Previous results should never carry over into future decisions, as they distort judgment and compromise execution. So I took 2 trades within my rules, small profit both days. Nothing interesting to show you here, which is exactly what good trading looks like most of the time. This is actually an important point. The boring days are when your system is working. When I look back at my best months, most of the days were like super boring. So a setup appears, I take it, it works, or it doesn't, I close it, and then I move on. So Tuesday and Wednesday, that was the system operating correctly. Keep that in mind for what comes next. So let's start with Monday. This is where things started to break down. I took a trade on Australian dollar cut, a setup I have executed hundreds of times, and one that actually fully aligns with my rules. The market moved cleanly against me, and I was stopped out, minus $16,300 after 10 hours. That part was fine, was okay. The real mistake came 3 hours into the trade. I already saw the idea was not playing out in my favor, yet I failed to reduce risk. Irritation kicked in, and then hope followed. And I tell you, hope is a dangerous companion in trading. So Monday ended in a minus of $16,300, not because of a bad setup, but because of poor risk management. Tuesday, I came in trying to be disciplined, and I was. So for the first trade, good setup, followed my rules, small win, plus $2,700 because of the smaller lot size. So here's the psychological pattern. I was still trying to recover Monday. Consciously, I told myself I was moving on. Unconsciously, I was trying to optimize. My position sizing was smaller to build courage. Wednesday, I took 1 trade, followed my rules exactly, made $6,900. Final tally for the week, minus $6,600 approximately. 3 specific things. 1, after any losing trade, I'm adding a 1-hour mandatory pause before the next entry, or sometimes I just call it a day. Not negotiable. Set a timer, walk away from the screen. This isn't new. It's a rule I have had broken actually repeatedly. I'm reinstating it with an actual alarm. 2, I'm reviewing my position sizing weekly, not just monthly. Catching it weekly stops it from compounding. 3, Wednesday, I knew the second trade was marginal, and I took it anyway. So that's the data. The fix isn't a better filter, it's respecting the filter I already have. This week was a $6,600 lesson in following your own rules. Not a new lesson, a very familiar one, which tells me the work is still ongoing, and I'm still also a student. I share these weekly reviews inside my free community alongside the daily setups and trade ideas. If you want to see the process week by week and not just the highlights, that's where you actually can see it and where it's happening. So the link is below. Subscribe if this kind of honest breakdown is useful to you. I'll be back next week, hopefully with a better P&L.